What's up, fam? It's your boy DJ Dusty Fingers, aka Dusty Beats, Soul Resurrect, somewhere right here in the middle of Long Beach, California, in my home studio. And today's video will be regarding how I make my drums hit harder, how I shape them, and what kind of techniques do I implement when it comes to making drums sound fat, nice and crispy. And just bear with me and just keep watching the video. Please share and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you like my channel, please do so and share my my content. Peace. Okay, so as you see, I'm in the front of my 2000XL and my Audio-Technica. And on the left side underneath here, I got my Paul Nice Drum Volume 1, 8, 6, 2, and etc, and I got more, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go through each record and find a drum break that I like, and I'm gonna chop it in stems, quarter notes, and from there I'm gonna try to pitch them up, pitch them down, I don't know, filter them, use these techniques. Use the pitch, the tune, or the filter. It always helps you add a certain character to your drums. This is very important to my MPC2000XL users. This is something that I always implemented since I had my 2000XL back in 2014. I had my 2000XL before, back in 2006, but honestly, I didn't know nothing much more about this machine and how to find ways to get your drum sound fat or hit harder, you would say. So yeah, let's go through these records and let me show you the whole process of me making the drums hit hard and how to add character to the drums too. Okay, so now I have the drum volume 1 from Paul Nice already in the turntable, so let's drop the needle. So I'm going to just drum breaks in. I'm just gonna choose the ones that I like. Maybe we'll pitch it down like I was saying from the turntable. Let's find something else. Okay guys, let's move forward with this work process. So I can show you guys real quick. Okay, so as you see in the video, I got my analog key turned on right, and I have my 2000XL and my Mark II. So I already sampled the drum breaks, several drum breaks into my Mark II, and let me show you guys. So this is just a drum break that I'm gonna mess with. So I don't even have the analog heat effect on, so it's not lighting. It's not lighting. So look, check this out. So this is the stock. Let me turn it on. So if I do the dry wet to the left, see, it sounds fatter. that off and watch the difference. Okay, so that's on saturation. My choice of effect on the analog heat is always being this right here, the clean boost. So that's the bottom left, and let's hear the difference, but okay, that's stock. So now let's hear the difference. So that's without it. Let's hit the on button. Now let's mess with the dry wet. Okay, it sounds like if it was normal, but when we move it to the left. Yeah, that's what it usually sounds when you have the analog heat hooked up to the 2000XL. But when you don't have no equipment like this that enhance the sound to make it sound fat, then your 2000XL will sound like this. Alright. So just to let you guys know, when we're moving forward with this process. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sample that drum break. Let's sample that. Here, let's keep that. And let's move forward with other drum breaks, because we're gonna do a mixture of drums. We're gonna stack drums and snares, so we could get that character, you know, that we want. Because these machines right here don't really give you a character. You gotta build the character to it in your drums. This ain't no SP12 or no 3000. Those machines already give you a certain sound, a certain character. These machines were not made for that. These machines were more of a crisper, clean sound. So people have the wrong interpretation comparing this with the 3000. Really, you could get closer to that sound by applying these techniques, like I was saying, adding the pitch or the tuning and the filter and the resonance will give you a certain character to your drums. So you gotta use your resonance, your filter, your pitch in order for you to get a nice snare. And once you get that nice snare and it adds a certain character, and then you'll figure out that you don't need no 3000 or no SP12. This is just me, my personal opinion. You know, you don't have to listen to me, but I come from an SP1200 user and I know what I'm telling you. So yeah, so let me show you guys a little bit more through the process of me making these drums make it sound fatter. Oh, another thing, if you do have a Mark II and you have your Mark II and a 2000XL and you guys have them hooked up together, this is something that I use. One of my favorite effects on the Mark II is the cassette effect. And let me show you guys. So like I said in the beginning of the video, I did sample from the record going into my Mark II, right? So this is the stock. Well, obviously the analog heat is turned on, but watch this, man. Yeah, you hear the pops on the drum break, right? But if you add the effect, the cassette effect, what it does, it sounds more muffled. Like the B sounds more, I don't know, look, you gotta listen to it. So if you have a Mark II, go to your cassette sim and watch this, look. Oh shit, you went to the wrong one. So let's go back. Cassette. You hear that? Now I'm gonna take it off and see, so you guys can hear the difference. Without the effect. So it still sounds pretty nice, you know, don't get me wrong. But if you really want your drums to sound really dirty and clean, like, just go to cassette sim and we have the hit sound and then the H. I round that to the left to 0, round it to 0, and then I go to the least I'll go is 14 to 20. If you go beyond 20, then you lose that thickness in that muffled. Watch. I already have the effect on. It's the effect on already on the 404. Without the effect. With the effect. Okay, let's try some other drums. Without the effects. That's at the effect. I don't know if you guys can hear the difference. I'm gonna hit it right now. Okay, let's go back to the 2000XL and show you guys those little techniques that I use on the 2000XL. Okay, so now I'm in the process of stemming the drum break, so I'm choosing whatever drum and kick and snare. So right now I'm aiming for the so this is one thing I want to show you guys. A lot of us uses the data wheel to, you know, to reach the start and end point. So I found a faster way to get a faster workflow regarding this right here. So when you're doing your start end point, it's always good to hit the shift button and use your variation slide knob. And let's say, look, you see this right here? So as I'm going down, I'm going to the right side, and this is the end point, right? So we'll go right here. Instead of scrolling down like this, you see, it takes a long time. So you'll fatigue your hands just by scrolling down, up and down. So I'd rather just hit the shift button and look faster. You move fast, you want to move slow, look. So and get that snare. Oh shit, I went over it. So let's start here. You see? Okay, let's chop that up. discard the start and end point. Another thing too, when you're chopping on snares and drums, do not discard the starting point. Started where the snare hits. Don't do this. So you're trying to get that nice swing, I'll suggest that do not discard, because when you want to get a swing, you can't go back and fix this. So it's always better to live like that instead of discarding the sound to your starting point. So it's better to just fix it yourself and just leave it like that. Okay, so this is what I did. I chopped this drum break into 5 pieces, right? And so this is what I did. I went over here to pad bank A and started the drums. So what I did, I went to the program here to drum 1, and what I did, I went to this kick right here. You see, I use the DK to 100 because what it does, let me show you guys. You hear the end point, DKing that. And then the ghost kick is to DK to 5. I filter this kick right here to 77, if you see. And then that's the snare from that drum break. So what I did, I tuned it up to 21. So this is a stock. Let me show you real quick. So that's from the record right there, but I went up to 21 and I'm filling it. So that's the kick. It was at 0. This is how it sounds originally. It's always good to add a ghost kick so you can get a nice swing on the sequence. Okay, let's do the 16 levels. I already have the 16 level function already assigned, so I'll be like. Okay, let's get that recorded. Okay, let's do 16. You hear that swing right there? Okay, let's get the hi-hat now. Okay, let's get the hi-hat. This is my hi-hat right here. I'm gonna record that in the sequence. forward. I'm gonna play the drum pattern without using the analog heat effect, and then it will be like an A and B. So let me play the 2000XL itself. Watch. Let me play it real quick and show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm gonna turn it on so you guys can hear the difference. You hear that? That's the 2000XL analog heat.